Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers offense will have the football first here. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But we've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won the first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with a sack.
And that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. We're still adjusting, trying to get ready to start this game. That's back-to-back sacks to start the football game. And now, how do you like to face this third down if you're the quarterback after getting sacked the first two plays?
shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So the Oklahoma Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any pieces at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Winston. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening another first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball and be able to pick up enough yards for first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Good job.
It's his tight end for the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. The guys up front, line up. It's first down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing
shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see
Come on, guys. What was that?
Just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgically precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to pass. It's Winston. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football, or way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce.
And he's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated.
Come on, you saw that, dummy.
Give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, it's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on the line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Winston. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles, and soft hands, good timing, and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is caught. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. They finally corral him at the one.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The pocket breaking down. The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Again, he's just trapped.
Good job, guys.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking
Good
about
job.
giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Team 12 on 100 points on Coach Jules, Alabama. So.
Still going. It's a foot race. The returner is tackled by this one coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's the handoff. And that one produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Can he get there on the ground? And he'll stop him just short of the marker.
Take my 4th and 4.
Now it's 4th down. And the Sooners will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Here we go on 4th down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the 1st down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's a quick grab. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. As with the quarter breaker, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and 1 from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option are there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looks right for a quick completion, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Running back with the football. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackle.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Offense sets up play number 8 on this drive. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the Sock are able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab on the move.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up. We'll try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, the spread out over the years has always blown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Winston. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. A Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The offense really clicking here. Ball handed to the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 50. At the 30
God
now.
damn it.
Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. With a takeaway and a touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school.
It's a bad throw. Come on, Winston.
Ball in his hands, takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Lining up to try the extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Back behind the quarterback line in the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain in a big momentum boost for this offense.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
They go from their own 20 all the way into the red zone. Can they capitalize here now? Back to throw. It's Winston. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stop the run. Hands off to the fullback. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Lookout team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. On the Auburn offense, back out on the field. Last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. It ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll try a pass here. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Get shit back. Good job.
Interception talking to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back to a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but they didn't make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback docks back from the shotgun. Moves left out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. From the gun, it looks for an open man. Dunks it down to the back.
God damn it, missed him. Good tackle.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Winston. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with him.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they set the offense at the 35.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Kick is up and no good. That's just a minor blip. It's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Makes a catch downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Out of the gun now on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making
another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And you get the second half started with their running play. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game. No adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now it's second down. Dropping back. It's Winston. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
And the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Size difference. The Sooners will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain. So finally made it a 43.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Gets some space around the 30. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro on the football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Hand off to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down at 10. They'll test the right side here. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
And that's everything you want from a defense. They bring pressure. They, in fact, get to the quarterback. He's lucky he got that ball off. And then once he does get it off and it's completed, very often you'll see that go for a big play because the defense sold out. Here, they still have defenders in position to keep that to a short game.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Oh, guys.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Winston. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Sooners will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Come on, guys, get the ball.
Quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
I just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The punt team making away on the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. Going to bring up second manageable here for this offense.
To throw, it's Winston. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot is Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick grab. The first down, pick up tackle at the 45.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, you go to more reliable here. The fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. Third down and goal. Great time to surprise the defense. Powers his way into that end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last drive stalled, forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that route.
Here comes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He hands it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with it today.
He's brought down a sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 2-yard line. Good game.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Important second down play coming up. Hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Winston. Doesn't get set, but throws the ball deep off his back foot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage C able to bring it down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him there, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He pulls in for a big gain. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great in the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the Sooners pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding some room with the 25. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. 3 guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Sooners move into the red zone. They're going to run it here. Not much on that play, brought down short. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle, but 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They'll try the right side on the toss. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they're able to get him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Winston. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll run it here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
They'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The pass rush closing in. finds his man. It's Callow. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Second down after that completion. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way out of the field. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Fighting them off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that one. Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh.